Yo, what's going on, Hero Clash? Welcome back to a brand new special video. Yes, it is the daily routine of 2025. Right now we're recording this on May 31st, 2025, and it really hasn't changed that much besides adding a few things, you know, Summit, Clash, etc., depending on what day you do this daily routine, but it is Saturday evening, so here we go. Make sure you watch the whole video, and let's do this. So first things first, what I like to do is actually start from adventure. I always start from adventure and just come over here and click this bad boy twice. Yes, and in the process of clicking this, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click it twice, boom, too easy. And I come up here, do the quick AFK. Depending on how many blue diamonds I have, then I only max it out until it says 200 on the diamonds. And this is usually when I'll stop. Now if I have 10, 15, 20,000 blue diamonds, then I'll keep going. But right now, as you see, I'm hurting for blue diamonds. I need more blue diamonds. But from a free-to-play perspective, I wouldn't go past the 200 mark unless you're sitting at like 10, 15, 20,000 blue diamonds, okay? So next, then what do I do next? Let's see. I usually go up here. I click this. Boom, boom. Make sure you get the extra rewards if you have the pass. Was like $5 a month or whatever. Allows you to do that. Or you can watch an ad. Oof. But, you know, that's up to you. And I always go all the way until it says 50. Then I stop no matter what. Next up I'm going to do is come up to the VIP level. VIP 16. Boom. Too easy. Cake of doodles. Don't forget that. You want to keep that streak going. I know I messed up like 3 or 4 times in the last couple of years. Ah, man, it is what it is, right? So next, what you're going to want to do is, now if you want to, and you know you can challenge Venture, then go ahead. I'm not going to win this. I haven't been prepping for it yet, so, and of course we lose, but in the event you do win, then you'll be good to go, right? Then you want to come over here and go over to good old chat, and then I always hit the help button, and it just... You know, this is what I do every single day, multiple times a day too, on my accounts. And then I'm going to ask for some help. What do I want to get first? Honestly, all these are pretty crummy, so I'm just going to go with this for right now. And then I come back over, and usually I just go through my private chat, recruit, blah, 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 too easy. And then I go over to Union, and then I immediately go to the Hero Expedition. Boom, too easy, cake of doodles. So after I do Hero Expedition, then I go over to Faction Expedition, and obviously I'm going to clear. Come on. Do it for the video. Give me an S+ card. Do it for the video. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on. And we're not going to get one, unfortunately. I swear, it goes in spurts. Usually I'll get like 2 or 3 and then have to wait 4 to 6 months and then get 2 or 3 again. That's just, it is what it is, right? So next we're going to go over to good old Lord of Battle. If there is a Lord of Battle, you're good to go. If not, then it is what it is. I see, as you can see, we crushed it this week. It was Sparta. Sparta was the main contender, and yeah, we absolutely crushed it. So with that being said, you're going to want to back out and then go over to Warzone. Now, we're pretty much getting dominated in Warzone. It is what it is. You're going to want to complete your battles to get this, and yeah. And then moving on to Sealed Lands, you're going to want to, as the president of the elites, yes, I'm going to want to unlock this for the crew of 30, level 6, baby. And we're going to crush this. Usually I do it 5 times, but I don't want to do it 5 times for y'all. 1 time isn't. 1 time will suffice. And then if it is the weekend or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever, and you have Summit Clash, make sure you come up here and do a slow participation. Now, I'm not going to go around and take the whole map. I'm just going to do like 1 or 2, you know. This is easy, 300 points. Boom, go all the way down. Use my weakest hero. Go around. Boom. There goes a A1 Fortress available. Use my weakest hero, Cake of Doodles. And yeah, so... We could, you know what? Let's just crush it. Let's just crush it. How many people are in here? Let me see. There is 18. So I'm going to use just my, my main team and then my 3rd main team. Because my main team's going to wipe out their top dog in there. Most likely, mathematically speaking, 50% chance. And then my 3rd team, which has Kataris on it, should be able to dominate the rest with the twins and... good old Leela, baby. Cake of doodles, let's go. Obviously, if it's the weekday, then you don't have to do this. We do have the Summit Treasure coming up. Make sure you pay attention to that. And we always go for the second one. I'm sleeping when the first one goes live. So for those who go against Trinity GX, the elites, we never go for the first one because, well, we're sleeping. So make sure you claim your rewards, Cake of Doodles, right? And then you want to back out of this, and then you're pretty much done with the Union. And next year I want to go over to good old Wild, baby. And I usually start from the bottom and work my way up. Boom, 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 boom. Too easy. Boom, boom. Cake. Okay. And I come over to Arena, and then as you can see, I always start, like I said, start from the bottom. It is the weekend, so I'm going to go for good old 4th place. Boom, too easy. Get that dub real quick, kick-a-doodles. And I probably, yo, True, why don't you go for 1st place? You know, Leo's up here, you know, we could definitely crush him. But, yeah, no, I can't. He has absolutely everything on lock, so can't compete with someone who has everything on lock. So, kudos to Leo. Kick-a-doodles, right? And then you're going to back out, go over to good old Daily Arena. Now, in my honest opinion, I recommend battling 15 times because it really helps out your unit, especially if you're going for level 6. I know the Misfits Union, they hit me up, I think it was last week, and they're extremely close to level 6. And I was giving them some tips and tricks, like, hey, you know, you're going to want to average 6,000 Union points a day after you hit level 6. That is going to be the minimum you have to hit. Otherwise, you're going to go back down to level 5 in a few weeks. And it's very easy to put a free-to-play strategy together, multiple accounts, etc. But this is not the time and place for that. But I was giving them advice. But yeah, anyways. So now I'm not going to do this 15 times. We're just going to get that 3-piece real quick. And yeah, but I do recommend everyone 15 times. It helps your union out. It really does. Now next is good old legendary duel, baby. And then you're going to come down here and yeah, no, I'm not battling. I'm not. No. Maybe one team would win if I'm lucky. Man. Knock out 2 of that, and then 1 more. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cake-a-doodles, boom. And make sure you claim your purple chest. I'm pretty sure if you forget to claim it, it just goes to your mail after the server reset, the daily server resets. So next is Crucible, of course. Look at the winner. Not surprised. But the Eternal Championship, C. Just saying, Leo versus C. That'd be awesome to see. Now, moving on, going back to the Wild, we have this good old Acorn Tavern, baby. Y'all already know my... Let's go to my free-to-play tactic that I posted for y'all a couple weeks ago. Why not? Let's do it. TBH, with my pay-to-play account, I don't need any more of these. We already have a whole bunch of these, plus waiting on the new artifact to be released, if there's even one to be released. So we're going to do some little re-spinning real quick just for fun, for some kicks and giggles. So we're going to re-roll pretty much, save all these blue diamonds, cake-a-doodles, you know, cake. And come on, give me a red faction scroll. Whoa, 4 purple scrolls, I will take it. Woo-wee! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now I'm feeling pretty lucky, so we're gonna put... Oh, yes! Yo, we are feeling lucky, finally. I've always wanted to have some great luck when it comes to the daily routine videos, because you don't record these every day. Maybe once every 6 months to a year. I think the last time I posted was probably, what, January 2024, something crazy like that. So we're gonna reroll these 2 and then move on. So nothing, we'll just take the 2 and then reroll that. I'll take the 25, kick it, and go from there. Dude, we got, what, 8 scrolls from that? Okay, Majestics, get ready. Friday. Here we go. Next, you're going to want to go do good old Tower of Fates. Now, confirm. And what is the prize going to be? Dude, we already have all these. Now, just to save time, I'm just going to tap sweep this. And you get this with the $5 pass. And you're able to sweep the first 2. We're going to sweep the first 2, but I'm not going to complete it because I don't want to waste another 5-10 minutes. Because I guarantee 99% of y'all are like, yo, Trin, we already know. But I highly recommend completing the good old Tower of Fate every time it resets. Dude, you don't want to miss it. You just don't want to miss it at all. Absolutely not. I'm kind of curious, what is the next reward? So let's go over to H3 or F3 real quick. Okay, F3, what is this? Ooh, garbage. Now, if it would have been like the 10 or 20 stones, the stone chest, then I highly recommend that if you have over 5, 10, 15, 20,000 blue diamonds. And then the second thing I do recommend is I think it's like 300 coins for 500 blue diamonds for the relic summoning hall. I do recommend that if you are hurting and you need to get more relics. Also, we have a brand new video coming out very, very soon. Stay tuned for that. However, you're going to want to complete that, but save time. I'm not going to do that. And then next we're going to want to go to is good old Ancient Summon, baby. Let's go. We're going to sweep that. Like I say, having the pass, $5 a month is money in the bank. It really is. If not, you can manually do it. Very easy from a free-to-play perspective. And then good old Rune Cave. Now, which one am I going to choose? Since it is the awesome Saturday, you get to choose which one. Which rune do I really want to pull the most? I really want to pull more HP, so I'm going to try to get lucky right here. And I'm pretty sure we got lucky like a couple of days ago, so I don't think we're going to pull any heat right now. But if we do, that would be phenomenal. And, of course, we don't. Now, going over to Rune Cave 2. I'm actually going to go for these because I want to get... Well, any of them would be phenomenal. So we can re-roll. Come on, baby. Dude, not even a 5-star. Okay, there goes a 5-star. But we need 6-star. We need 6-star. And then the dungeon, you're going to want to sweep if you can't progress in this. Cake-a-doodles, right? And then moving on up, we have good old hunting battle. Let's go. And then we're going to crush this real quick. Boom, 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 boom. We do it twice. Make sure you do it at least twice every single day so your union gets the points. Cake-a-doodles. And then, yeah. I don't even have the correct lineup that I want to use to crush, but it is what it is. And then here, every, 3 or 4 days, this resets. You get all these good rewards. Come on, baby. Give me some more diamonds. And more of those puzzle pieces, too. That'd be phenomenal. Let's go, right? Cake. And then I always go to the store. I highly recommend buying all the coin options, except for the blue puzzle piece thingies. Unless you're hurting on those, which I highly doubt it. I don't think those are worth it. But outside of that, all of this stuff is worth it. Just saying. Never, you're probably curious, yo, Trink, what about those scrolls? No, absolutely not. Your excellent faction scroll for 1,000 in St. Anna's garbage trash. Yeah, this, don't do this for 50. No, it's not worth it. Absolutely not. And going back to this, is it worth it? No, it's not. Don't. You're better off putting that 1,000 blue diamonds into the Acorn Tavern, just re-rolling nonstop, you know, honestly. TBH, just keeping it real. Next, you're gonna go up to good old Warrior's Path and, you know, click that red dot, the red dot of death, if it doesn't go away, but it is what it is. And then next, we're pretty much finished with this. We're gonna go over to the good old home page, Ancient Arcana. Oh, I did forget one thing when it comes to the hunting battle. If you do have it unlocked already, make sure you go over to Ancient Land and start crushing in this a little bit. Make sure you do at least one attack. Okay, cake-a-doodles, right? And then I had to, none of this is organized for me. I just attack once or twice and then call it a day. I really do. Is it gonna work? There we go. And then, so yeah, make sure you complete that at least once a week. And then come over to home, Ancient Arcana. As you can see, ooh, well, hello there. Let's see what we get. Let's go, squad. Yes. Boom. Hey, we got 50. Nice. Low-key, I kind of want to get some blues. Give me some blues. Nothing, man. So I guess we're going to get a purple here. Cool. And then I'm getting a duplicate gold. Dude, I'm pretty sure the two I'm missing. And then I guess we could just knock out these real quick. Please don't be it. Ah, yes. Let's go. They'd be like, why am I celebrating? I didn't get the... I don't want gold. I want to get blues. I'll show you why in a little bit, right? So after you do Ancient Arcana, Cake-a-doodles, you want to come over to good old Summoning Hall. Boom, get that free summoning. You know, it'd be fun if we pulled a gold and it was Selena. Firth would be so furious. Luckily that didn't happen though. So... Oh, man. So, next what you're going to do is go over to good old Giant Merchant. Now, pay attention to this. You're always going to want to get the 1,000 right there. You're always going to want to get the 120. You want to get the 60. Go down here. If it's unlocked for you, always get that. That is money in the bank. Always get that money in the bank. And then, depending on what this is, you want to get that. You get 2 of those. And depending on what this is, you want to get this as well. Because it's 1.5 million coins for 5 puzzle pieces. Sure, why not? Now, for the free-to-play players or newer players, if you need more of these stones, never pay 600 blue diamonds. Absolutely not. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You're going to want to go up here, hit that 100, and boom, look, it refreshes. As you can see, some of them don't refresh like these 2 right here. And then the bottom 2 down here, they don't refresh, okay? Now, moving forward, we're going to come back to this. And let's just finish up everything real quick. So summoning hall, we have the heart summon. Boom, get that out of the way. Oh man, that's too funny. And then evergreen garden. I'm gonna give you all our tips and tricks for the free-to-play players. So we do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom, too easy. Gotta do it twice, so it counts. And then you wanna come up here. Boom, hit that discover. Boom, 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 boom. Claim, go back. And then when it comes to the theme park, if you're a pay-to-play player, obviously it goes way faster, right? However, if you're a free-to-play player, you gotta sit there and watch the animations. However, we have a phenomenal thing for y'all. So we're gonna unclick that, and this is what it looks like if you're free-to-play. Very slow, right? No. What you can do is you can skip out, come back in. Skip out, come back in. Make sure the draw is held down, right? Hey, 5.5 mil, let's go. Make sure you hold it down, boom, so it's on automatic. So then, boom, 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 boom. Look at the number go down. Boom, 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 and you just keep doing that. You keep doing that, and eventually you might end up getting like the triple crossbow or double crossbow, and it will automatically do the animation. I'm trying to prove it, but it's not landing on it, which is fine. You know. It's fine with me. Okay, it's not landing it, but you'll see when you do it. Okay, so that helps you, so you don't have to sit there and watch it spin non-stop. Especially if you're only on one energy consumption, you have 40 spins to go, and you're tired of looking at it, tired of watching it. Okay, Kegadoodles. And then next you're gonna want to back out, and then we're gonna look around a little bit. I would check your spirit tower. 104,000 pink gems it takes to go to level 620, I believe. Yeah, 620. So it is what it is. Next after that, you're gonna want to come over to the good old giant merchant. Complete this if you haven't already, and then just go through every single one. As you can see, the week just restarted for this, so you're gonna want to pick up all 3 of these depending at where you're in the game. And I don't recommend stacking up on these too much if you're very low on the fiend coins. Don't worry about these, but 100% the purple and the gold, yes, every single week. Scroll down, nothing much to get there. Go over to the dismissal store. As you can see, we have Alvarez down here. Always choose Alvarez. Never choose anything else but Alvarez, unless you need an S hero. But still, even if you need an S hero, the kitty cat or Roger the shark, Alvarez, 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 no matter what. Even if you have her maxed out, Alvarez, you can burn for the S plus shot, which we're about to go over here shortly. Now, moving on to the good old Union store. You're going to want to pick up this. Now, 2.5 thousand blue diamonds, as I'm not in the position to pick it up, so I'm not going to. Moving forward to the Legend store, it's up to you. I know I just bought 4 of these to get my Sparta, a T3 armor. It was dope. We have 3 T3 armors, and going for a 4th one, which should take about 2 months of these golds. So yeah. Now, moving on to good old Relic store. Let's go. We have 2 days left, and we only have 1,500. But stay tuned, we have a brand new special bonus video coming with a huge tips and tricks when it comes to the Relic Summon Hall and this. Dude, it's something I didn't even know. Stay tuned for that. Moving forward to the Arcana store, as you can see, I really want these blue ones, but it is what it is. I really want to get this, I really want to get that, but it is what it is. So we got that. And then now we have 400 of these goldies, but there's not really much to get. We already have this maxed out, we have that maxed out. And I don't recommend spending on that, because if you do max out if you're in the running to max out a divine arcana, you're gonna need 100 of these to max it out, right? I think it's 100 or 150. I'm pretty sure it's 100. Yeah, one of the 2 numbers. Don't quote me on that. Rune store is next. As you can see, we don't have much. Yeah, I never get this. Never get 5 stars in this. Only gets Samurai, Banshee. I would say just Samurai and Banshee, and I maybe Apocalypse from a free-to-play perspective, or from a pay-to-play perspective too. I don't recommend anything else. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward to the dismantling shop, baby. Let's go. As you can see here, now we have 850. It just reset a couple of days ago. We maxed out our Doom tokens, and we got our Devil's Lance to level 20 as well. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, so my #1 priority when it comes to this from a free-to-play perspective is double dabbing and getting these up. You want to get your S+ heroes to level 31, especially the meta-lined heroes. And we'll talk about that more in the future, you know, when Guitars gets released more in the game for free-to-play players. Cannot wait. Guitars is going to be the move for free-to-play players, especially if you're way behind or you're brand new. Guitars is going to be a great hero, you know, alongside Ruth and everything. And yeah, stay tuned for that video as well later this year. Okay, outside of that, you're going to want to swing over and check on the good old S dismantle, and we don't have any. And then over here, I always max these two out every single month. If you have the burners available, you got the burners to get these, right? And then next, after that, you're going to come over to good old alchemy. Don't forget about alchemy, my favorite. Auto select, disassemble, because you don't need any of those. Boom, too easy. And then hero dissension, don't have to worry about that. Dismiss hero, don't have to worry about that. Hero reset, no. Disassemble ruin, I always hit auto select, disassemble. I have it set to 3-4 stars, but not the 5 and 6, or 4s that have a level 10 on it, as you can see. And then disassemble relic, nothing here. In the event you do get some burners, they'll be here. And then hero dismantling, this is where I was talking about these shards for the A heroes, and then S heroes, and then S plus heroes. That's gonna pop up here. Obviously nothing here. And then lastly we have is the insignia disassembly, and there's really not much to burn currently right now. Okay. After all said and done, you're gonna come up to good old friends and hit the good old claim all. Yeah, baby. Let's go. And then I think that's hit the mail. Yeah, look at all them goodies. Ooh, yeah, let's go. I think we're less than a week away from a free Abyss artifact. Let's go. And then sign in. If you got the pass, you can hit it twice. Too easy, right? And then next, you're going to hit up quest. Did we finish all of it? We did. Boom, too easy. Now, you can enhance a gear one time. It's up to you. It's easy to do, cake. And then come over here. Make sure you check everything. Cool. And then we are not finished yet. You're going to come over here. It's from the far left side. Click benefits, and then just make sure you go through everything. Click, 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 click. Hey, this is reset too? Let's go. Hey. Trying to get some more relic coins for the video that I'm gonna make. Skyline Realm, you want to take care of this? I'm obviously not gonna do Skyline Realm right now. We have so much content coming this week. It's gonna be bonkers. And then next we have is there's a red dot. You want to check the events. Usually you'll see my beautiful face there for a couple days, a month. We have the Elite Wars Max Out Abyss Artifact giveaway. If you're curious about that, make sure you subscribe. Become elite. Join the Elite Empire. Click the second link in the description. Cake of noodles, yo. Choose Celestial Plus. Celestial Plus allows more content for y'all as well. And it's greatly, greatly appreciated. And so once you get all these red dots clicked away, then we can scroll back down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we have the brand new hero currently while recording this. Like I said, when it comes to daily routine, it's a lot, especially when there's multiple events. But hey, that's what you gotta do. It's what you gotta do, baby. Let's go. Get rid of these dots, and we'll complete that later. Not part of the video. Boom, boom, too easy. And then next, when it comes to core treasure, summer party, you're gonna want to click all that and make sure you complete everything. And that concludes the daily routine when it comes to hero class. That is what I do every single day, at least 3 times a day, and multiple accounts to keep my union up to good old level 6. Shout out to all of the elites. Greatly, greatly appreciated those who've been with me this whole time, and those who are joining and still in. Just thank you for all of the support. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Greatness manifested.